really confused me was the fact that the man was holding what I thought was his child with just one hand. It took me a second to realize it wasn't a child. It was just a baby doll wrapped in a blanket.
I knew it! What'd I just say, y'all? What'd I just say?
I am the new wave of rap. I'm serving these lyrics and turning up without a cat. It's on sound, give me a chat. I am liable to snap. Ain't no holding cause I'm back. Just like my baby daddy, I'ma get my gun from it and pull out the strap. Pretending you owe me a half a bird. That's a shooting at you in the house.
Hey, y'all. What's going on? It's your girl, Tosh, a.k.a. Coco Bone, coming at you with another reaction video, hunty. Yes, honey. So tonight's reaction is going to be to True Quarantine Scary Story Animated. Ooh, and this was posted like a few days ago, honey. So I'm very curious to see this one right here, honey. It's definitely getting a little scary with this quarantine out here. Because people think that now because people are at home, which is kind of stupid because you would think while people are at home, you wouldn't want to break into somebody's house, but people are still that bold and crazy enough to still break in somebody's home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely curious to see what is this story about. I don't really got too much else more to say. So let's go ahead and get straight into this, shall we?
Subscribe to IMR Scary Tales and watch spine-chilling horror stories.
Yeah, y'all make sure to subscribe to him. He got some good stories, y'all. Oh, snack. Quarantine horror story.
I stayed in my apartment in Jersey City.
He looks scary already. He the main character. What the hell?
She's gone home to Ohio to stay with her family during all of this. So I've been in the apartment alone. I've been mostly just watching new movies and shows. I try not to go out too much because my city's pretty bad right now. A couple of days ago, I was running extremely low on food, so I had to make a mandatory grocery run. I went to the nearby Trader Joe's wearing a mask and gloves, which considering...
You know what's crazy looking at this scene? This is really... Hold on. Just look at this scene real quick, y'all. This is really the norm right now. Like, this is crazy that we all gotta go out with a mask on. Like, what is this world coming to? Like, what the F? I'm trying to stop cursing. What is going on, y'all? Like, what is going on out here? That we gotta walk around with freaking masks and gloves. I mean, I was always germophobic, but now, like, it's like everybody gotta be germophobic now, man. This is crazy, but let's continue, honey. This is crazy.
A good idea. On my walk back home in the dark, I realized the streets were even quieter than they were the last time I went shopping, just a week before. Suddenly, out of an alleyway, some guy wearing a mask and gloves approaches me. He had a baby, wrapped in a hoodie and a small blanket in his hands. He seemed really sincere and asked me to let him take his son to my apartment real quick so he could change his diapers and feed him his food. He swore to me that he was clean.
First of all, as soon as I seen this creepy man come from out the dark with a baby at that, I'm calling 911, okay? Already, he don't even gotta say nothing. I'm calling the cops. Why are you looking creepy coming from out the dark with a whole baby? Oh my, let's keep going.
That he just really needed this favor for 5 minutes. It seemed like an...
And I wouldn't be surprised if that baby fake either, just so he can lure him into his home and then he turn crazy and try to kill him. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. Watch.
Urgency. And hearing the baby's little cries and the fact that this man even had a child with him, it just seemed really sincere. And the soft part of me agreed. I let him into my apartment building.
Uh-oh, see?
It was only a short walk from there.
Oh, snap.
We walked up the 3 stories to my apartment.
I need some popcorn. I'm gonna start eating on this
channel.
channel.
To close the door behind him. I cleared a spot on the living room table for him to change his child's diapers and whatever. When I turned around, I saw the man snooping around in a strange way. He'd gone into my kitchen to do God knows what. I called over to him, letting him know that I'd set up the table for him to use. He didn't answer. I started getting confused. I walked into the kitchen and saw him looking around suspiciously. But what really confused me was the fact that the man was holding what I thought was his child with just one hand. It took me a second to realize it wasn't a child. It was just a baby doll wrapped in a blanket.
I knew it! What'd I just say, y'all? What'd I just say? See, man, they know not to come for me because a bitch smart over here. I knew that was a fake baby just so he can go in that man's apartment.
One of those realistic ones that can make crying noises. He looked to me and suddenly...
See?
That's where things went from 1 to 100.
Oh my God.
With a gun aimed straight at my head, he said something like, I'm gonna take what I want, and you're gonna stay in my sight. Of course, I had to say, okay. I wondered if it could be a BB gun with the tip painted black. But even if it was, I doubt if I could have overpowered him. I couldn't risk it. He pulled out a big black bag from his backpack and filled it with valuables. My wallet, some of my roommate's jewelry, kitchen valuables, my brother's Xbox, and
damn!
It was sickening to watch, but I was more scared of him pulling the trigger of that gun. He filled his bag,
I know that's right,
and threw the fake baby in it as well.
Wow.
And then he left. I called the cops first thing. They came and helped me get in touch with the building owner to check out the CCTV footage. Of course, it didn't help him much, since his face was covered by a mask, making it near impossible to even discover who he was. All I can do is urge everyone to be careful. Don't trust anybody. Stay indoors until all of this is over.
Damn. Damn. He was just trying to make a quick grocery store run, y'all.
Subscribe to I'm All Scary Tales.
Oh my God, like that is really crazy. That is really crazy, y'all. Oh Lord, well, y'all, I hope that teaches y'all. See, that's why I like to watch these scary stories. Besides it being like entertainment, it's also very like it's always a lesson learned at the end of every single scary story. Like, you cannot trust nobody out here, y'all. People are crazy as hell. They are only for themselves. I'm gonna say that one more time. Most people are only for themselves. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck about you at all. If it's not about them and not helping them, they don't fucking care about you. They don't genuinely care. It's very rare to find someone that genuinely wants to help you and they genuinely care about you. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have a good head on their shoulders. So definitely be aware. Don't trust everybody. Even smiles. You know, it's sad that we can't even trust a damn smile nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? How do I know that smile ain't really like evil behind closed doors? You feel what I'm saying? Like, people are just crazy. You just gotta be careful, y'all. But anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show a bitch some love, help a bitch get to 1,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions in the comment section down below. I'm out this bitch. Deuce it.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got the cash out.